welcome back to Therapuss. Today, well, let's take it back, shall we? Last season, we had a DJ on, John Summit, and it ended up being one of my favorite episodes of the season. And I knew for season 2 of Therapuss, I wanted to have another DJ on just because I feel like there's no one in this world I am more different than. And I've been listening to Disco Line's music a lot, and I knew that I wanted to have him on the show. So today, for our DJ of the season, we have Disco Lines. And we also have Matt in the room with us today. Hi, Matt.
Hey.
My stomach's
Are you
growling.
hungry?
Yeah, I would love to go eat.
Well, we have dinner at 5:30. This Disco Lines episode was honestly probably one of my favorites I filmed so far for the season. It was really, really funny. We are very opposite, but I think that's what makes us work. Also, reminder, God, Matt, you just reminded me, I am going on tour starting at the end of February, going until July. You can get your tickets at passthatpuss.com. It is going to be so fucking fun. Matt, are you excited?
I can't wait.
Are you so excited?
I can't wait.
What are you excited about, Matt?
I'm just really excited to live on the road with you again for an extended period of time.
Every time you say that, it sounds inauthentic.
It's not inauthentic whatever.
Got you. Tickets are available at
It's
Pass
genuine
That.
and I mean it.
Yeah, really? You do? Tickets are available at passthatpuss.com. Love you, pussies. Enjoy the episode. I'm going back on tour, which means I am not going to be near the gym I go to every single day. But what I am going to be near is my phone, because I never stray from that. And what I can download on my phone and what I have downloaded is the Alo Moves app, which provides users with meditation exercises and just physical exercises in general that you can do every single day or night with someone alone, and your guide, and there's an Alo trainer there to guide you along the way through this entire exercise. Whether you're starting out or super advanced, they have classes that range from 5 minutes to an hour, beginner to expert, whatever you need, you name it, Alo Moves has it. You guys know I like to do my HIIT workouts, my Pilates workout at the Alo Gym, so this is literally the same exact thing, just on the go. Something I'm also actually very excited to try out, especially on the road, is the Alo Moves Art of Sleep series, because I have so much trouble falling asleep on the road because I'm so revved up. So I'm excited to see how the Art of Sleep series can help me calm down before bed and just get a better night's rest. Reset your personal wellness routine with Alo Moves. Go to alomoves.com and use code Therapuss for an exclusive 30-day free trial and 20% off an annual membership. That's alomoves.com, code Therapuss. That's alomoves.com, code Therapuss. Hi, pussies. Welcome back to Therapuss. Today we have one of my favorite DJs. As you all know, I am new to the DJ scene, but I love it. And through being new to the DJ scene, I found one of my favorites, Disco Lines.
What up?
Do you want me to call you Disco Lines or Thaddeus?
Can you call me Thaddeus?
Yeah, of course.
My first I like being called Thaddeus more. I don't like anyone referring to me as Disco Lines.
Okay.
Do you like people calling you Puss?
Sometimes. I don't mind it.
Fair enough.
I don't mind it. I get Puss. My real name is Jacob. Do you have a nickname for Thaddeus?
Thad.
Thad?
Yeah. I went by that in college, and then I switched back to Thaddeus. Because Thad just comes off as so douchey. Like, you got the Brads, the Chads.
The Fads.
The Thads.
Yeah.
One Thad out.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to Boulder.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go?
I see that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You ever visit?
No.
No?
One time, I did miss a really good, I missed a really good trip there once. All my friends went, and they said it was really fun. And you guys really partied hard there.
It was a good party school. I didn't really party too much. I definitely did. But but it was more, I was studying computer science at the time, and I had to pay for my college. So I was grinding pretty hard, and then I would make beats every night and just work every day.
So you started, first, cheers.
Cheers.
Yours is right there. Eyes. Okay, so you studied computer science.
Yeah, I studied computer science. I loved video games as a kid. I was a pretty nerdy kid. I still am a pretty nerdy person, but yeah, I was just glued to the computer. I was good at it. I tried to be a doctor freshman year because my grandpa is a doctor, and I was trying to go under that path. And I remember the first day of class, I was in chemistry class.
Mm-hmm.
And the professor's this old man.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone started calling them professors at that time, so that was scary for me coming from high school. And we're learning how to balance equations, something very rudimentary. And like, I'm sure we all could do it, but I at the time didn't know how to do it, and I didn't realize Google existed. And I remember getting out of that class, I was super flustered. I went out to the main like walkway of the campus, and I called my mom, and I just started bawling. I was like, I'm gonna fail out of college. I can't be a doctor. I don't know what I'm doing. And she's like, you can just go talk to the professor. What do you mean?
Cheat.
Or cheat.
I cheated on everything.
Really?
I stand by it to this day.
To what level, though? Because you're obviously a smart person. You didn't get here faking it.
Thank you.
What did you study?
Public relations. I was like a communications girly.
Do you think that's good that because cheating's so easy nowadays?
I love cheating.
Do you if you have a kid,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to trust them with the pediatrician that you take them to in 10 years, hoping your pediatrician wasn't using Quizlet through med school? Or do you think humans are smart and
Wait, you kind of
be
gagged
fine?
me a little bit. Have you ever thought about that?
you go to your doctor's like, what did you study? He's like, oh, PR. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I would hope that. I don't know actually. What doctor was your grandpa?
He was a dermatologist.
Love.
Yeah.
And okay, is he still working?
No, he quit and opened an avocado farm. And so in San Diego, well, he died. But
I literally, when I said that, I was like, he definitely died. I'm so
he
sorry.
put all his love into the avocado farm.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you like avocados?
Love them. I had them for breakfast today.
Me too. I probably rip 2 a day
Really?
at this rate, yeah.
Where are you from?
Colorado.
You're from Colorado.
Denver, yeah.
Denver. Okay. Your family still there?
Yeah. I have a mom, a dad, 2 brothers, Joseph and Matthias.
Matthias and
Yeah.
Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Sorry, I almost said Thadeus, but it's a Thaddeus. What? You guys, stop. I get nervous around DJs. I can't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually heard you were very close with John Summit.
I love John.
Yeah,
He's a big inspiration. Because he had this DIY approach to his success.
Right.
Where he just did a bunch of work and you could see it paid off. And
Right.
so seeing someone coming from him, like a CPA, and taking his average job and also working on music in his free time and grinding, being successful for that was very useful for me. I look at him as a big inspiration. And he has fun while doing it, so it's sick to see.
And you're signed to his label, no?
Yeah, I have a song on his label, Wide Open. Go stream it. It's out now. So
Yeah, well. And have you guys ever collaborated before? Have you guys performed together ever?
Yeah, we've done in Vegas so much where we both play the same residency at Live
Wait,
this year.
yours starts in February.
You should come.
I am so down to come.
Vegas shows are the most fun.
I've been to one of his Vegas shows. Are you going to do day or night?
I think I don't know, what was the first one? Both. First one's going to be a night
And
show.
how many shows are you in at Fountain Blue?
Yeah,
I want to come.
cruise.
I really want to come. Okay.
Are you going to Coachella this year? I'm doing
Yes, and I know
Coachella.
you're performing there as well.
Let's go.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I have a big redemption story too. 'Cause
What do you mean you have a big redemption story?
The first time I played Coachella, I threw up, which was pretty embarrassing. Like,
On stage?
dude, you've been plenty of times, I'm sure, I'm assuming, and we're down in Indio, California, where it's very hot, very deserty, Palm Springs, and I'm not really used to that.
Well,
I'm from the
Colorado,
cold, yeah. And so the whole day, I remember we woke up and I was so just excited that I was playing Coachella in the first place that I didn't eat anything. I just started drinking tequila, as we do.
As you do.
But I didn't eat anything all day, and then I played the Dewlab.
Mhm.
As I'm playing the Dewlab, I usually get a tiny bit nervous before the shows. Like, you can feel a little anxiety in your stomach. But, like, it lasted for, like, 50 minutes, and I look, like, almost at the end of my set, I look at my manager, Eli. I'm like, dude, I need to throw up. And I have a Pashmina around me, and I'm like, can I do it in here? He's like, don't fucking do that. And he takes me outside the stage. I go in a trash can and come back.
What stage are you playing this year?
That was in the Dewlab this year. I think it's the Sahara.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the Sahara Ted.
I love the Sahara tent too.
Have you been to a show at the Sahara Ted that's like
change your life?
No, it wasn't at the Sahara tent. I remember seeing Tame Impala at one of the big outdoor stage, and that changed my life.
You remind me of Tame Impala.
Yeah. Really? That's really not really. Wait, why do you say that?
I feel like they talk like you. I guess they're Australian though, huh?
Yeah, Kevin's probably really soft spoken.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get better at being soft spoken,
You are very soft spoken.
but I have a loud laugh.
I love your laugh.
I love your laugh.
Do you mean it?
Yeah.
Wait.
Sometimes laughs are contagious, and sometimes people have this energy. And like the first time meeting you, you kind of like had that about you. I feel
I'm like down for these compliments.
yeah.
I love them. I love them. Okay, so before we started, you were telling me that you have not put out a debut album yet.
No, I have not. And
So-
that's like it's hard for people to consume a whole album in terms of advertising.
It is hard.
Yeah.
I'm a big album listener.
Really?
Yes. Very big. The last album I listened to was like in full front to back was Calico by Ryan Beatty. And then obviously every single one of Taylor Swift's albums front to back. And then
I love Taylor.
you do?
She was my first crush.
No.
You've gone bowling, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's a dumb question to ask. Imagine someone who's never gone bowling. That'd be absurd. But I remember as a kid, I saw Teardrops on my guitar. That song was playing, and she was my first crush. And
That
I
was
fell in
my
love.
first introduction to
Are you
her
kidding
as
me?
well. Not at bowling, but yes, for that music video. I swear. She wasn't my first crush, evidently. But like, you know,
I love Taylor.
I loved her. What's your favorite album?
Fuck. This is gonna get clipped, and I'm just gonna get roasted by
No,
our
you
fans.
won't. It's okay.
She has some ruthless fans.
She
That's
does.
insane shit. You see what happens on the internet if you talk poorly about Taylor Swift?
Well, no, I've never spoken poorly
Exactly.
about her. So
That's a good point. We won't.
I'd kill you.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's your favorite album?
I don't know the albums. Like, I don't know the names.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
Taylor Swift, Fearless, Speak Now, 1989. You don't know 1989?
Probably Fearless.
What's your favorite song?
What's the one with Love Story on it?
Fearless.
What's the one with I love that song.
Yeah, Love Stories. Fox.
That song changed my whole career, actually. I made a remix of it for TikTok, or not for TikTok, but in college.
Wait. Was your remix the one that went viral on TikTok where
Yeah,
people
in
like
20
humped the phone?
In 2020, which is
That was
crazy.
you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Where they would and they would push the camera.
They'd push the camera away. There was one video of a girl pushing the camera away, and she like tripped over and fell. That was funny. It was during COVID too, so everyone was locked up. But it was a good time because everyone was dancing, and like it was a pretty romantic song. People were getting married to it.
That remix?
I always wonder like who's like getting married to my music or who's crushing to my music.
Well,
Are people doing that? I don't know.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Well, okay, so you released that, and then Baby Girl came out almost
Like 2 years
swiftly.
later.
Oh, 2 years later. Got it. Got it. So 2022.
But that showed me you could have a successful song. That just showed me that and also the power and beauty of TikTok.
Right.
How did you take the TikTok ban?
Honest to God,
Yeah,
so fun.
really?
When things are out of my control, do not laugh at me. When things are out of my control, there's nothing I can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
There was literally nothing I could do about that.
Did you find yourself going back to the app and like trying to touch it and open it?
Night one, yes.
Me too.
And then the next morning, I was down for it, but like I was ready to touch grass. You know, I was really ready to touch grass. I was ready to like experience life. But then I got a new phone, and I TikTok isn't downloading on my new phone, so I can only use TikTok on my old phone. So now I call it content phone, and I'm using TikTok a lot less, and I'm a lot more present. This has been one day, by the way.
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I found myself refreshing, like going back to it and clicking it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't work.
It doesn't. Yeah, it would just exit you
But
out.
then I was really disappointed in myself. I felt like a brainless monkey. I was just going back and touching. I was like hoping this would work. I knew it won't work.
I know, but it's just what you're programmed to do. It's an addiction. It's really gnarly.
Do you have addictions?
Do I have addictions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you addicted to?
I was really addicted to weed
Feel that?
Still am.
Smoked before I came here.
You did?
You can't tell.
Oh my God. Why do I want to smoke right now? You're making me want to smoke.
Shall we?
I've
Hotbox episode? your editor's shaking his head.
Wait,
what
why
happens when
not?
what happens when you smoke and try to do a podcast? Have you tried?
No, I've done half of the podcast you've seen. I'm high.
Oh.
But actually, have you seen a podcast?
Yeah, I was watching them after you. I watched the role model one. Clips were going. I love that one.
Yeah, that one's great.
The
You watched the
John
John one?
Yeah.
That was one of the most fun I've ever had while recording.
Really?
Were you there for that, Louise? I've just never met someone so different. Yeah, we were so drunk. But yeah, I was really addicted to weed. I stopped smoking. When did I stop smoking? Early December? Early December, I stopped smoking. And apparently it's been great. It doesn't feel great for me. Like, I miss being high every day. I used to wake up and smoke throughout my entire day, every single day.
Do you feel more productive?
Yes. I feel a little more manic, but like that mania leads me to production.
I get in these like, I don't know if this happens to you, but when I just smoke all day, people will text me. I just won't deal with anything. I'll just ignore everyone. My life kind of pauses.
Oh, you text me back really fast.
I like
feel kind of
texting
honored.
you. Yeah. But no, it's not a good habit to get into. So I'm trying to cut
How
that
long have
out.
you been smoking for?
Since I was in the womb, my mom started. When I
Oh,
was a
really?
baby, yeah.
So, but like, when did you start? Like,
I'm kidding. My mom wasn't smoking.
What? Like, I don't judge. I don't. Yes, I do.
You're chiefing in the womb, mom. No, in Colorado, it's early. I remember having a fake ID like in 8th grade, and I was using it to go to a dispensary, and this dispensary was like half the size of this room. And you'd walk in, and my hands were all shaky. Like, yeah, my name's Thaddeus. And then they give me Kush, kind of, which is nice.
And so you started smoking before you were drinking, or you were already drinking at that age?
Before I was drinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's very Colorado of you.
Very Colorado.
Okay. What do you have a favorite strain?
Dude, it's for me. It's all the same shit to me. It all feels like weed.
Okay.
OG Kush.
What's OG Kush?
It's like the default, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite was I miss it so much. Indica was my favorite because sativa would give me, I get like borderline schizophrenic. So, and because that's my number one fear, I was like, I got to stop. And I was also gaining a lot of weight on it.
It's also great for sleep, which is why I love it.
That is so funny you say that. It was so bad for sleep for me.
What do you mean?
I had constant nightmares that I was in a cult that was underground. Sorry, I lied for entertainment purposes. It was one time. But after that, I stopped smoking forever. I guess it's been 2 months. I miss it so much. I can't even put it into words. Like, I wish I was high right now more than anything in the entire world. Like, I would shave my head if it meant, like, I could smoke with no repercussions. I would.
It would give you bad dreams.
Do you smoke weed, Eli? Okay, how do you and your manager know each other?
He hit me up on Instagram.
After Love Story? Or after Baby Girl?
I don't know, one of them. But it was happened like 3 years ago. Then we got lunch, and we're very similar people. He went to U of A. I went to Boulder. We have a similar mindset for things. Trying to take over the world in 2025. So.
I think you really are. No, I'm
Yeah.
serious. Like, I was talking to my friends about this. I was like, why do I feel like he's about to have such a fucking moment after Coachella? Maybe even before, but I'm telling you, like, I'm so excited for your Coachella set.
Or it could just plateau, and then I could peak. And
Why
then-
would you say that?
I don't know.
Do you have anxiety?
Because anxiety.
Do you have that?
I have anxiety when I know I need to get work done, but I don't think of it anxiety because we have anxiety as a flight or fight response, right? Like, if I know I need to do something, I'll start doing it. And anxiety is a feeling we have, but, like, if you have to do, like, an assignment, or if I have a set I know I need to work on, I'll get anxious about that.
So
But
you
I
get
think
anxious.
But I think it's a good anxiety. It's like getting excited. I don't think of it anxiety. I think it's excitedness.
Okay. You don't, like, go to sleep and, like, bite your nails and, like, think about anxiety.
No, I try to smoke enough weed to where I see stars when I fall asleep. And then
Okay.
I think I have no thoughts when I go to bed.
No, not one.
Well, I used to come up with stories to fall asleep. So I'll like make
What were some of the I used to do that.
Really?
I still do that all the time. I always come up with stories before I go to bed.
like a rabbit walking through like a field, but he has friends. and then maybe his friends were like part of gang related at rabbit activities, and then that's a whole side story, and then you can keep going down that lane. But yeah, just random stuff.
Okay, so like my stories I tell is like I have a boyfriend and he's taking me out to dinner, and then we go home and go to sleep, and I pretend that he's laying next to me. Those are the stories I tell myself, and I fall asleep really quickly.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Mm-mm.
No.
Never have.
Damn.
Have you ever had a girlfriend?
Yeah, I've had girlfriends.
Like long-term relationship girlfriends, or like?
Yeah.
Okay, just wondering. like, when was your last relationship?
Probably like 2 years ago. Years ago. I met this girl at a vegan restaurant.
What
For
restaurant?
my friends, it was called it was like Sierra something.
You vegan?
No, but my buddy was. And I experimented. My mom was vegan, but we chatted and we had the whole dinner. We just talked the entire time as a whole group of people, but she was awesome. She had no idea that I was a DJ. She had no knowledge of the electronic music world, which I thought was awesome because she resonated with my personality and not the music, which is beautiful. But it was a good relationship. We broke up right before I went to Australia.
Why'd you break up?
I haven't talked since.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I have trust issues with, I don't know. If I'm going to go do my own thing in Australia, like I don't want to worry about someone else. And I feel like that will impact my career if I'm worried about someone else. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you have trust issues, or you knew you were going to misbehave and you wanted to end it before? You can be honest.
The
You
latter.
ended it.
The latter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you ended it.
I know, but then I remember getting there, and I remember the first show we had was in this place called Byron Bay, and it
Oh, I've heard it's gorgeous.
was gorgeous. We were driving through. I'm so stoked to be in Australia, but I was also a little sad, right?
Mm-hmm. Because girlfriend gone.
And I'm sitting there with the promoter at dinner, and he's like looking at me. He's like, "Why do you look so depressed?" He's like, "I've seen your content online. You're like smiling a lot."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Dude, I just like broke up with so and so." And he's like, "Well, you're in Australia. You're a DJ, and nothing matters." And I was like, "Dude, you're so right." And then I got it fucking tatted on me. That's right here.
That night?
Yeah. There we go. No, later in the trip. But she did obviously have a big effect on my life if I got a tattoo after. Obviously, she did matter. If I got a tattoo,
the
says nothing
tattoo.
matters.
Imagine like finding out your ex got a tattoo in relation to you that says nothing matters. Damn.
Yeah.
Nothing matters, including that relationship, evidently. Ooh.
It was awesome while it lasted, dude. You know what she would do?
What?
Really made my heart feel good? She would pick me up from the airport after tour, and I'd come home so tired and like kind of barred out from the flight. And she'd come with like a Starbucks tea, like a blanket. She'd drive me back to my home in Marina Del Rey. We'd watch a movie.
Do you
Damn, I miss her.
It's okay.
Guinevere,
Wait.
if you're out there.
What's her name?
Guinevere.
I want that to happen again for you.
Likewise.
Do you feel like you fucked it up?
Yeah, I fully fucked everything up. Dude, you know what? On the last day, too, after I broke up with her, she made me a hoodie.
What?
She made clothes. I never showed you this. It was a light blue hoodie, my favorite color.
Oh.
And she cut out fabric, and like she spent months on this and wrote disco lines and had stars and had multiple layers and patterns. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I like you very much. After that, and then she asked for the hoodie back after I said that. Yeah.
As she fucking should. As she fucking should. And burn it, Guinevere. Burn it. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I was also cocky at the time. I didn't realize what I had. Because
At the time?
At the time, my music was doing well, I think. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm a DJ. I got really confident for no reason. Yeah. Dude, and the best part is one time we had a show in San Diego, and she came up on stage, and most girls are like dancing or like trying to look hot. But I looked in this girl's eyes, and there was nothing but pure joy and bliss. And she was just jumping up and down so free. And it made me so happy. So
Like, seriously?
yeah,
I
remember that vividly.
So, and have you ever thought about like sliding back in? And
We've never talked after that. I deleted her number. She probably deleted mine.
you deleted her number
Yeah, so I
as
wouldn't.
if she fucked you over.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't mean to yell at you. Why, Thaddeus?
I don't know. I think. What was it? Yeah.
What?
Damn, I don't know what to say now.
It's okay. You miss her a little bit.
Yeah. Do you?
I'm like speechless right now. Can I be honest? I think you put John Summit's flower story to shame with that one. Yep. Oh.
Hopefully,
That was humbling. That was fucking humbling.
the John Summit shit is insane. How have you never bought a girl flowers?
Oh.
That's insane.
Did you buy her flowers?
No, but I buy my mom. Oh no, no. Did I? I don't know. I always buy my mom flowers. I
That's
think
beautiful.
my mom, she flips. And like the more money I get with my career, I buy her more flowers every year.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes from like a bouquet of like a dozen. Last year I got her like 500 for her birthday.
Oh, that's beautiful. You're mama's boy?
Yeah,
Are you the oldest or youngest or middle?
I'm the oldest.
Okay. How young? Your younger brothers go to Boulder as well?
One of them's finishing his senior in Boulder, and the other one lives in Golden. And they're both electrical engineers, very smart guys.
So smart family.
Yeah, very smart family. My dad worked for NASA. My mom does creative stuff. She does design.
So creative and smart.
Yeah, which is the perfect merge. What did your parents do?
My mom is a writer
Mm-hmm.
and my dad's a writer.
My mom's getting into writing.
She is.
Fiction, nonfiction.
My mom writes about like finance.
Oh.
Yeah. And then my dad,
You find that interesting?
no, not really.
Do you read?
So it's so funny you asked that, yes, because I did not read for, what did we say, since 2012. I didn't read since 2012. And I recently just read my first novel, and I totally forgot. Reading makes me less anxious. Do you read?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes those thoughts we have, like those, or like, I don't know, I'll have thoughts throughout the day. We'll like go down different paths, but it kind of takes it away when you're reading a book. You have a very linear train of thought versus like your brain just like going on all these different tangents throughout the day when you're scrolling your phone or on Instagram. But yeah, I've been reading not new, but I've been reading the Steve Jobs documentary as of recent, or not documentary, biography, excuse me. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's
Well,
awesome.
Do you read nonfiction mostly or fiction?
I like biographies on successful people
Okay.
a lot.
Like what other
podcasts.
ones have you?
I listen to a lot of podcasts with people who have just started businesses and stuff. I find that fascinating. I find like those are the best people to learn from
Yeah.
in terms of being an entrepreneur. Yeah.
How do you see your business and your brand developing over the next few years?
I don't know. I feel like I like clothes. I love putting out clothes. I love putting out music. But you look like a snack.
Okay, continue.
Wait, can the people see the back? Can the people see the back of it?
Can
Well,
see
you
the
turn
back?
the worst way
I don't wanna,
possible.
like, squat.
Show me your ass. Show me your ass.
No.
We're wearing the same fit, kind of.
We kind of are. Okay,
Fashion.
Can you see? Nolan, can they see? Yeah. Okay.
So we got this bald eagle
Okay.
signifying the independence of America and our just overall strength as a country.
Girl.
Yeah.
Please. Cheers. Eyes, Thaddeus.
I'm bad at the eyes.
You're bad at eyes. I'm like seriously not over your ex-girlfriend. Like that breaks my heart.
How do you not have a boyfriend?
How do I not have a boyfriend? I don't know. I try.
Have you been going on dates? Are you on Raya?
I'm on Raya and Hinge and Tinder
Do you go on dates off those apps?
all the time.
How are they going?
They're fine.
No one striking, no one you've met that's like worthwhile. I feel like the person who meets your energy needs to be either the opposite. So like,
I think I need an opposite.
yeah,
But then like
like a
I'll meet
homebody
someone-
or
what?
like a homebody.
No. I need like the love of my life, since we're talking about that, was this guy, and oh my, I'm gonna kill myself thinking about it. We hooked up twice, and he was everything to me.
Mm-hmm.
He worked in finance. We met on Grindr, and he was so like chill, but like obviously like knew how to party. Well, he used to be heavily addicted to drugs, so I loved the trauma of it all, and like I was just obsessed with him, and like that's what I need.
A drug addict?
Well, not anymore. This is Manny, by the way.
I met her earlier.
Oh, okay.
She's awesome.
She is literally the greatest of all time.
What were you doing with that wine bottle?
Keep pouring.
Earlier.
What was I doing with that
No,
wine?
Mandy.
What was she doing with the wine bottle?
Yeah.
It was sitting outside. You know what? You can just give that to me. Thank
When we
you so much.
when I
Manny.
walked in, she was drinking it in your living room by herself.
She was drinking it in her living room.
Yeah. Out of the bottle. Yeah.
You stress me out.
Do I?
A little.
How?
I don't know. I think you make me nervous.
You just had fucking Katy Perry on before me. There's no way I make you nervous.
Oh, well, you'd be surprised. Well, she made me nervous too. Okay, so you were saying, didn't you release an album yet? What was the reasoning?
I have hundreds of songs that I've never put out, but
Do you have like any name titles that you are thinking of?
for an album,
Mhm.
yeah, I've been playing with a few.
Can you tell us about them?
I have one,
What?
Updog.
I'm obsessed. Updog? Like, why is that everything? I know you agree.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed too.
It feels to be really on brand.
It feels so on brand with
I
you.
just made that up. Do you actually like that?
Fuck you.
There we go.
Did you actually just
We're
make
right
that
now.
up?
Right now, we're in the car. We're trying to plot the Coachella billboard. And my idea.
Are you doing a billboard?
I'm doing a billboard. But my idea was to have disco spelled out in cocaine and then a dollar bill rolled up. But apparently, you can't put drugs on a billboard. Like they don't like that. So we're going through different thoughts right now.
Do you do cocaine?
No, not really.
No. Okay. You just wanted to put it on a billboard in your name.
Do you know what a disco line is? It's a term that came from Boulder, and it's when you snort Molly and cocaine together. So that's where the
Together?
name, yes.
Have you done that?
In college, yeah.
What's that like together?
It's painful. you're not supposed to snort Molly. But yeah,
Do you miss college?
it's the best 4 years of my life. I'm saying that even now as a DJ.
No, that is not the
I
best 4 years. You
promise you.
cannot say that.
I would rather have all my close friends in the same vicinity in beautiful Rocky Mountains and go back to that anytime than I mean, I love my life now, but I felt so free back then. I was growing so much as a human being
And when did you start making music in college or in high school?
in high school.
Okay, what inspired you to make music?
Just liked it. I just like listening to it. I don't know. I looked up a video of Skrillex producing music and I thought that was interesting.
But like, what caused you to like? Was there like a song? Was there an artist? Like, what?
Yeah, I think there's this younger rapper named Felly and he was producing. I saw just the youth making music. I thought that was sick. So like young people.
Do you remember the first
Cooking.
track you ever made?
Yeah. It was
What-
called Enigma.
Okay,
It's awful.
can I hear it?
I don't have it.
Okay, I have a question for you because I still don't know the answer of what this means. When you go back to back with somebody as a DJ, what does that mean?
Just when you play your songs together during a set. So like you do a mix of like whatever two artists you try to play.
Have you ever gone back to back with someone?
Yeah, all the time. What was the last? Do you remember the last rave you went to?
I've never been to a rave.
Yeah, you said you went to a Summit show. Yeah.
But does that count as a rave?
I don't know. I don't want to get into nuance. I guess that's
But
a
like
rave.
the last show I went to like that was a John Summit show, and I want to say it was his Vegas residency,
Nice.
and that was the best day of my life.
That was the best day of your life.
It was I'm not even kidding.
What made it the best day of your life?
It was just like so brat. Like it was my brat. That was my brat weekend. We went to the show. John got a plane and we flew, me, Ashton, and him, to the Hamptons, and we partied in the Hamptons the next day.
Love the Hamptons.
I love the Hamptons. And
He called me. He wanted me to come on that jet
Why didn't you?
because I was high and with someone. I was watching, I think, Ratatouille at my house, and he's like, "Get on this jet in Vegas," and I was like, "No."
Are you guys really close?
Yeah, it's not. There's not that many people I can talk to about like my life. So like, we like talk about that stuff. But yeah,
Does he-
we see each other like during shows and stuff because we'll play the same festival. So yeah, like yeah,
Do you like text him off and call him?
yeah. He texts. Yeah,
Text you. Does he answer your FaceTimes? Because he never answers mine.
I don't really FaceTime people.
What? What about when you had a girlfriend?
I would like text her. I don't FaceTime. Oh, I would in high school. I would do like like the late night conversations where you're up to like 3. When I had a long distance girlfriend, I would do like.
When did you have a long distance girlfriend?
I was a senior in high school and I was dating a girl in college, and we would do that.
That's sweet.
Yeah, she was awesome. That was the best girlfriend I ever had. Her name was Isabella. Has the best family. Putting out first and last name. Everyone should go. She's awesome.
Okay.
I was such a nerd in high school. She like
Aw.
brought me out of my shell. Her family was Mexican, so they like showed me they had so much more culture than my Polish family.
You're Polish?
Yeah,
I think I'm a little Polish.
love that.
I think I just lied. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Why did you guys break up?
dude, you know what's? It's actually funny. We were dating in high school.
Uh-huh.
Amazing relationship. She went to college, and then I went to Gonzaga first semester. She went to IU, and then we both agreed that we're gonna go to the same school. So we both went back to Boulder and transferred schools, and then we both transferred back to Boulder, dated for 3 weeks, and then broke up.
Oh,
Which
at
is
least you
insane.
tried.
Yeah, I wasn't attracted to her anymore, which
Oh,
is
Jesus
weird.
Christ. I want to hit you. I
Okay,
want to hit you.
Go ahead.
No. Oh my God. You weren't attracted to her anymore? That's satanic.
I wasn't. No. No.
Are you hearing this, Louise?
Yeah.
Are you? Okay.
Is
Can we-
that not? Is that not a justified reason?
And honest to God, at least you're honest. But like, that just breaks my heart.
I feel like that's a justified reason to stop dating.
You
someone.
know what? Sure.
Do you think humans are meant to be in long relationships?
Are you like going down this path of like you hate monogamy?
You keep following up my questions with another question.
Okay, do I think humans are meant to be in relationships for life? No, I don't.
No, really.
I don't think humans are meant to do anything. Like humans aren't like they're just meant to like exist, right? It's
Mhm.
like up to us the rules we create.
Hmm. So,
Right.
like, if you have a family or if you don't have a family, you'll still live a great life.
100%.
Okay.
That's all subjective.
Hmm.
Like I might not want kids. I do want kids.
I want kids.
You know the TikTok thing that's like, I want to have another baby. No, I want to travel. Have you seen that? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I want like 5 little Jake Shanes running around. The world needs that. Just
Are
like
you serious?
going off to different like states, interviewing different people about.
Do you actually want like 5 children?
I want 5 little Thadeuses running around. Yeah, because you can. That's how awesome is that to like create another version of yourself and have it exist.
You want to like clone yourself?
Yeah. Well, no, but like mixed with some like another female, hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about.
I don't know if monogamy is a crazy question though. I've always thought that like is monogamy a part of the human experience?
You've always thought
like
that?
because yeah, we have these families. Like the whole goal of like your life is to have a family, have kids. Like, but is that like we live in an age now where we have access to all these people, photos with Instagram, and people are hot, and people are traveling, and people are hooking up. Like that's a way of life as well, being a whore. So there's multiple routes.
Jesus.
That's gonna get clipped so badly.
I need 5 seconds to collect myself. Let's talk baby girl. How did that come about? How did you create that? When did you realize it was popping off? I want to know everything.
That was like 2022, I think. But it was just one of those beats I made. I think I was touring in somewhere in Northern California, but I was in the airport and I was just making beats. And I posted a video, again, the beauty of TikTok, like promoting music. Posted a video of that, and then I took off on the flight and landed, and it had like 1 million plays.
Oh, really?
And I was like, fuck yes. Yeah, I was so excited. Because it was a good song.
It is a great song.
Yeah.
It really made its way through LA.
Yeah. And then, yeah, it just blew up. I got a record deal with Sony.
Congratulations.
They signed that song in Techno and Tequila.
So are you I guess that's.
So I'm not trying to. I'm honestly not even trying to make an album right now. I'm like searching for that next hit. I'm like trying to think of the next baby girl, baby boy, baby Jake Shane, baby Shane.
BS.
Yes.
Wait, do you have like a song that like you feel like is a hit that you just haven't released yet?
I do actually.
What's it called?
It's called JetBlue by Jake Shane. Eli was playing me your music in the car
You
on the
like
way
it?
here. Yes.
Would you remix one of those songs?
I think it would be yes, but I also think it would be great if you came out on stage for a song. I don't know what show that would be, but
Do not tempt me.
you know how many people would fucking scream? Oh, you probably know, but it would be insane. It would be
Thaddeus, like you
it'd be
are
a
here to
moment.
just gas me up. Like I seriously needed this. I
it'd be a
needed
moment.
this.
Have you ever performed live?
Like I've sang my songs live. Would you, before this episode drops, like remix one of those songs
Yeah.
and we could release it with the episode?
Or we can make. I think it's better if we try to make a song. When was the last time you were locked in the stew, my brother? Let's get you in. Let's cook.
When?
Next week.
I'm back February 2nd.
Okay.
Do you want to ask where I'm going?
Where are you going?
France.
For what?
Skiing.
Unreal.
Mhm.
I've always wanted to ski in France.
I've never skied.
Are you going with a group? Or are you going?
Going with my friend.
Love that.
I'm really
One
excited.
friend.
My friend, her mom, our other friend, and their mom.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I would
gonna be
love to get in the studio with you.
Okay.
Should we do it?
I think you should postpone your skiing trip to France.
Are you
Like,
here?
yo, I gotta cook. Like, we gotta lock in and make an album.
Are you here February
The
2nd?
label is calling. They want the Jake Shane disco lines. They need it.
Wait, I'm serious. I want to release a Jake Shane Disco Line song with this episode.
I want to perform with you. I feel like you would bring a stage presence that is unparalleled and something no one's ever seen.
I would need to be so blacked out drunk that, like, I would also, too, throw up.
What do you like skiing? You a big skier
I've never skied before,
in your entire life,
ever.
and you're going to France to try it out
Hmm
for the first time.
I'm so
Nice.
excited. Well, it was like,
I used to teach kids how to ski in college. That was one of my jobs.
I'm addicted. What, did you have fun?
I loved it.
What was it like?
Teaching or
So did you grow up skiing?
I grew up skiing. Yeah.
I think I'm a lot drunker than you are right now, and I'm starting to have like really bad. No pressure, no
Can
pressure.
you pour me up?
Yes.
Thank you.
Cheers. Eyes. You know it's 7 years of bad sex and bad luck if you don't do eyes.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst sex experience you've ever had?
I like don't have sex. I'm so serious. Like the last time I can remember having like actual enjoyable intercourse was the time I lost my virginity to a 39-year-old when I was 21.
How did you meet?
Grinder. It was amazing. I had so much fun.
A lot of people are like, you gotta lose your virginity with like a very special person.
Not
But you
me.
you swiped right.
No, I swiped up.
You swiped up. Okay.
And he was lovely-ish. He lied to me about his age. He told me he was 32, but I'd already Googled him before, so I knew he was 39.
Uh-huh.
When did you lose? I was 21. When did you lose your virginity?
End of 8th grade. I was
No?
I was entering high school
Okay.
with my first girlfriend.
So you, like, weren't a nerd in high school. You had
I was a
sex-
lover and I was also a nerd.
Okay.
I
A
think.
lover?
I don't know. I wasn't athletic. I feel like being popular in high school, everyone was just like a sick athlete. I was the worst athlete.
I don't think. Well, maybe for you that was true, but I don't think for me that was true. I grew up in New York, so.
Fair enough.
Well, what do you want to talk about now?
I don't know.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you what your therapist about?
Yeah, go ahead. You go first.
Okay, so I got a new phone. I was so pumped about this new phone, but I kept putting off downloading it and like doing it, which I shouldn't have because I did it last night and TikTok doesn't work on my new phone. So every time I want to use TikTok, I have to use my old phone. So like I have two phones now. And like while you can say that's a career milestone, like for me it's annoying and very frustrating because I forget oftentimes when I'm on my old phone that it's my old phone.
It was a career milestone having two phones.
It is a career milestone.
I got two phones. One for Jake.
And one for Disco Lines. One for Thaddeus.
We have good chemistry.
I think we have amazing chemistry.
We're like two peas in a pod.
This is the beginning of a seriously beautiful friendship.
Yeah.
Do you feel it?
Yeah. I want you to come out for a show. I think that's the biggest thing.
I want to as well.
I don't really go out in LA very much, so.
Question for you. Do you live with Davis Freeman?
Yes, I live with 4 other roommates. And he knows you. I said he
I think you're under. I know Davis Freeman extremely well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
You
really?
interviewed him? Yes. No, I know Davis Freeman. I've known him since I was 18 years old.
Say goodnight to him every night before I go to bed.
He is one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah, he said he would take you to parties in college at USC.
He did.
Yeah?
He really did.
Are you blackout drunk? Is that how you...
Yeah, I'm like white girl wasted.
I hate that.
Oh, okay.
I'm the opposite.
You are?
I don't get blackout, or I don't get white girl.
No, I've stopped recently. Well, like but I did black out a lot. I have like a lot of stories of me blacking out, and like there's a few times where I'm like, I woke up and I was like, I can never drink again. And yeah, no, I black out. Long story short, yeah, yes. You've never blacked out before?
I've blacked out plenty of times.
Oh, okay. Well, when's the last time you blacked out?
That's the beauty of blacking out. I don't remember at all.
You
I
don't
have no
remember
recollection.
the morning after you
That's
woke
how good
up?
I am at it. I can't even tell you.
Okay, what's the craziest time you've ever blacked out and you woke up and you were like, what the fuck?
There was one time in college, it was my birthday. I remember this because it was my birthday.
Uh-huh.
It had repercussions, but it was my 21st, so obviously in Boulder, you have a whole, like...
When's your
array-
birthday? Sorry.
What?
When's your birthday?
January 26th.
Capricorn?
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yeah.
Continue.
So there's all these bars you go to. The first one is a sink shot, where they take all the, like, remnants of the bar and, like, put it, like... So basically, you're just getting fucked up the entire night.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I blacked out. But the funny part, I was with my buddy who had a girlfriend at the time. I didn't like her. But I posted like 5 Snapchats of me with him just like roasting his girlfriend.
Why
To the
would you do that?
I was like, you should break up with her. Like, I don't know. But that's why I don't drink excessively.
Louise would slash your tires.
Yeah.
Are you looking for love right now?
Not at this moment, no.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for love in 3 years when I quit my DJ career.
Girl, what do
Yeah.
you mean quit your DJ career?
I don't want to DJ past 30. I want to like open a farm or like just live a very calm life.
Like your grandpa avocados?
I'm 26 right now.
I thought you were 27.
I'm turning 27.
Understood.
But I'm 26. But I'd rather like farm avocados and have a quiet life. I don't get any sleep on the road. I turn into a manic asshole. Like I yell at my close friends. When you do 3 shows and you start your shows at 2 a.m. every night and I don't know. I just like.
And do you sleep all day during the day?
No, I can't sleep. I have sleeping issues. So like my insomnia gets really bad. And it's funny. Like we can go like days without eating food and we're fine. But if you go a night without sleep, we become some of the worst versions of ourselves. Which is interesting. So I want to like take a break from touring and just like farm.
Do you tour with your friends?
Produce.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
When it's with the homies, like when it's with a good crew, like it's a lot easier, but still it's like, I'm sure you do it too for comedy. Like you have trouble sleeping on the road. Do you ever get lonely? Like
What I do, I usually take I take like a NyQuil right after I get off stage and it hits as I get back on the bus and I fall asleep.
see, I don't do that.
Why
I keep
not?
drinking.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful night. And then that just leads me to having it. Even if I don't drink, it ends at like 5 a.m.
Is he enjoyable to tour with or no?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that because you're his manager or do you mean it?
No. We've toured together Eli's been with me like even on the college shows 4 years ago when I was doing college shows. We were in Lubbock, Texas together in some shitty hotel. Dude.
What was the Kansas State Fair like?
You want to talk about the Kansas State Fair? Come here.
Come here, Eli. Come here.
Eli's a lot more charismatic than me. Talk about the Kansas State
I think
Fair.
you're very charismatic.
I think we did there was 1 month where we had 18 shows in August, and smack in the middle of that is the Kansas State Fair. And we didn't really know what to expect. So we show up in Hutchinson, Kansas. There's nothing going on there. And we just walk around the fair. We see some very interesting characters. And it was...
Eli was pointing to just like the most out of pocket people and was like, go interview him. And like we'd just
Interview
go,
him for
we'd
what?
go up to. We were in Kansas City, and he's like, "You're gonna go up to these people." Or I was like, "This would be funny to ask them what their opinion is of like EDM or like electronic music."
I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk. I'm now just putting it together. Why were you DJing the Kansas State Fair?
I don't know. They had a bag. It was
Money
like
talks,
it's stupid money. It
You're
was-
telling me money does indeed speak.
It was an absurd amount of money that we were both like, we can't say no to this. So we went, and we're interviewing all these people. What's a notable story? The promoter. No,
there's some really bad things that happened.
What was the bad thing
There's
that happened?
like we're just trying to get some content out of being at the Kansas State Fair because there's not much else to do. So we were interviewing these random people. They were saying some heinous shit. We're like, okay, maybe we just
what were you
like,
asking them?
we were just going up to them and being like, oh, do you want to come to this show? And they're like, what the fuck is this? And it was also with who's the other artist? The guy who did Firefest. He's a rapper. Fuck. Ja Rule. It was with Ja Rule. And so it's a Disco Lens and Ja Rule ticket. We're trying to
This is the most random
in Kansas.
fucking ticket.
In Kansas. And so people were not reacting well to this and just not being cool about it. Anyways, we went back to the green room, hung out. We did the show. And then we went back to the hotel and just like watched a football game. And it was like the chillest we've ever been on the road.
I remember what
Yes.
the funniest part about that too is we were in the hotel in Kansas City, and we're like checking in, and I look at this family come in, and it's just the Amish, like 30 of them, like carrying in like multiple like of those like things you use to transport your bags, no ankles showing. They have the Amish garb too.
Wait, like,
Amish people are so funny.
do you know
One thing I want to do in my life also that's not DJing is I want to go to an Amish facility, or like, what would you call it?
Hi, Eli. Thank you for coming. Thank you for
Thank you,
being
Eli.
here. You want to go to what?
I want to go to like an Amish like homestead and like just bring like 3 Xboxes and like 3 iPhones.
But
And
that's
just, like,
against their vibe.
And just like drop them and just see what kids pick them up, and maybe one becomes Steve Jobs. Maybe one becomes a pro gamer. Like, you don't know what's going to happen.
Have you ever met an Amish person before?
No.
Are you Christian?
I grew up Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Catholic school.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I got kicked out of my public school.
Why? For what?
Dude, I think I was 11.
What? You got kicked out of school when you were 11?
We used to play this game where we'd pants each other at recess.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. They would like go up to us, and if they tagged us, they would pants us. And like, it was like funny. And like, so I was like, started doing that where at lunch, big auditorium, like 1,000 people were in middle school, and he's like getting chicken, and I take his pants and throw him down, and no underwear. His tiny little penis is out. The cops come in. The principal calls me into the room. I'm sorry. I didn't realize he wasn't doing that. And then my parents were like, yeah, you're going to Catholic school. So they put me in private school, which did work because then I became a lot more reserved. And it's good education as well.
You have the craziest lore out of anyone I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
And you know who I'm still thinking about?
Who?
Who do you think? 1, 2, 3.
Taylor
Genevieve.
Swift. Her name was Guinevere, but
Oh.
Genevieve is close. I still think about her too. Isn't that interesting?
No. Oh, you're killing me. Oh. You have so many tattoos. When did you first get, when was your first tattoo? Why'd you take my merch off? Are you hot?
I got really hot. Yeah.
You know what? No, because
Your merch is awesome.
thank you so much. Are you going to keep it?
100%.
I just would like you to know that merch specifically, I was the first puss merch I've ever made.
You design yourself.
No, but that's the first puss merch I ever had made. And I was a senior in college.
Were you doing the podcast in college as well?
No, I started last year. I started like a year ago.
But the Puss brand was before that.
Puss brand was since September of 2021. Yep. Okay, so do you know about the Tell Me What's Wrongs?
What? No, I didn't make it this far on the Role Model podcast.
You have a short attention span.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then I just.
I
suck.
listen to podcasts in the jacuzzi though, so I only do like 10 minutes, and then I get out and I'll switch it. So I listen the first 10 minutes of your podcast, and then I switch it to music
You have a
or something.
jacuzzi at home?
Say that again.
You have a jacuzzi at home?
Oh, at my gym. I wish I had one at my house.
What gym do you go to?
LA Fitness.
Love.
Which one do you go to?
Alo.
I love the Alo gym. I love the personalized workouts you get there when you do like a Pilates class, and it's
Do you go there?
yeah, sometimes a good ice bath if I want to do an ice bath. Yeah, influencer gyms are so funny. There's like no check-in.
Mm-mm. You just walk in. Do you like LA Fitness?
I'm the least athletic one at that gym too. It's all like athletes and like beasts, and then just there's the one musician. What? Do I like that gym? I love that gym. It's a great gym.
Okay. So the Tell Me What's Wrongs. Like, oh my God, Louise. This one is from someone named Louise. Swear to God. So the pussies submit Tell Me What's Wrongs, and we like give them advice.
Sweet.
Okay.
We're probably the best two people to give relationship advice too, right?
Damn. Yeah. I guess. I majorly fucked up by sleeping with my best friend. He and I were super close and always flirty and touchy, but ever since we crossed the line, it has been awkward and horrible. Is there any way for me to get my best friend back? Please help. Love, Louise.
You give advice. I'm terrible at advice for this.
I mean,
one.
it's literally never happened to me. And
What was their question at the end?
like, what do I do? How do I get my best friend back?
Time will heal. She'll be
Time will
fine.
heal. You prescribe time.
I prescribe. Yeah.
So this guy I was supposed to be casual with laughed. I don't understand this one. Do
Just laughed.
you want to read it?
Yeah. So this guy I was supposed to be casual with laughed when I said my ass was fat and said back shots would go crazy with me. That's not a question. This is just a statement. This is just a story. That's awesome. Dude, I saw a joke the other day. She's like, you either have a fat ass or you're like hitting back shots with someone who has such a thin ass that it sounds like they're taking a screenshot on their iPhone. I thought that was a funny tidbit. Well, that's good. That's awesome. I'm glad you have a
What do you
fat
mean
ass.
a screenshot? Like the
I'm
bones?
glad you're
are-
talking to a guy that's funny and has a sense of humor. And I hope those back shots were awesome. Let's move on to the next one.
Okay. All
We're
right.
here all day, folks.
My boyfriend met up with his ex and did not tell me. His excuse was she was in a bad place because her boyfriend broke up with her that night and he was the only one who was still up. If you were with someone and your ex-girlfriend texted you and was like, I need you, like, would you show up?
No. And I think, yeah, that's a no-go from me.
Okay.
What's her plan?
She's like, what do I do? Like, I would break up with them.
Yeah, I prescribe you to delete his number and download Hinge and find new opportunities.
Or Tinder.
Yeah, or a vibrator. Figure it out.
Okay.
Just not this guy.
I always get the biggest crushes on DJs, but I'm right.
Same.
Like,
Feel that?
okay. But I am afraid they're too cool for me or won't want anything to do with me. Or maybe I'm just in my head. God, please help. How do I approach them?
Most DJs are extremely approachable and some of the softest motherfuckers I've ever met in my entire life. I was so scared to meet John Summit for the first time. He came up to me and said he liked my music, gave me a hug, and I was like, what the fuck? This is awesome. This is who I want to be.
Should we call John?
If we want to.
You know, he doesn't answer me, but he would answer you.
I don't know.
I'm with Thaddeus. Hi, puppy.
You don't call your friends puppy?
Call him Bubba.
I'll call Jake Honey Bun.
He does call me honey bun. I'm serious. Like, I feel this is the start of like a really beautiful friendship. I would love to come on stage with you, and I will be at your Coachella set.
Let's go.
My New Year's resolution is to not get with any men as I'm going abroad for a year in September and don't need that stress. Any help? If I was going abroad, my resolution would be to fuck anyone I could.
It would be to get men.
Right.
So let's flip that resolution. For her.
Okay.
What would you prescribe her or him?
I would prescribe them
Men.
men, but I don't know. Like, if I was going abroad, like, my ideal thing would be like I'd want to hook up with someone.
That's a beautiful part about traveling.
Right. Do you like meet a lot of people on tour? How do you meet them?
I see him. What's up? No, you just meet people.
You meet like fans?
Yeah. Do you meet fans on tour?
Of course.
There we go.
But most of my fans are women, so it's not like.
We're in the same boat.
Okay. I matched with this guy on a dating app. He ended up being a catfish. Oh, that happened to me once. But he's still like kind of hot. Oh, no, like I was fully catfish once, and it was really embarrassing. Do I end things or keep talking to him?
So he's not really a catfish. He's more of like a jellyfish here, like a more rare, beautiful breed.
What do you, a jellyfish?
I don't know. I was trying to make a joke. I think.
Oh, okay.
Bad
Sorry.
joke. Bad joke.
No,
A hot catfish.
is a jellyfish.
Isn't that good?
It's good.
You met someone that was hot.
It's good. What are you doing for your birthday this year?
I'm going skiing in Utah with all my friends.
So we're gonna be skiing at the same exact time.
Park City. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I don't even want the words to leave my mouth because it's like so not. Like, I don't even want to get my hopes up with. You know what I'm about to ask. Do you watch Housewives?
No. No.
No girl you've ever been with watches Housewives?
No, I don't think so.
What do you watch? Ratatouille?
South Park. I watch YouTube documentaries
YouTube.
on hackers.
Oh.
I watch people play video games. I watch people produce music.
Okay. Do you like want any show
I
recommendations?
watch Entourage. I'd love one.
You would love one?
Yeah,
Would you ever watch a show that's in another language and you need subtitles?
of course.
There's this show called Dark.
I love Dark. The German one?
Don't fucking play with me. That's my favorite show of all time.
Really?
Did you watch all 3 seasons?
Nah, I didn't make it through. We watched it in college, though.
What seasons did you watch?
The first one.
Thaddeus, it only gets better. Like, seriously, it's the greatest show I've ever seen in my life.
You know what show I didn't think I would like watching
What?
that I've seen recently is Mr. Beast's TV show.
He has a TV show?
Yes, it's like Squid Games with thousands of people. And they have these little like micro characters that like are conceived and all these. It's insane.
Okay.
I didn't think Mr. Beast. I didn't think he'd pull through with the HBO Max show like that, and he did.
He has an HBO Max
or
show?
I think it's on Max. It's super entertaining. Prime Video.
What?
Beast Games.
Okay, why did you
Games.
stop watching Dark? That's one of my favorite shows of all fucking time. And all 3 seasons are equally as beautiful.
Fair enough. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Damn.
I'll.
You should get back into it.
Yeah. What's your
Yeah.
favorite movie of all time?
Devil Wears Prada. What's your favorite
Never
movie of all
seen it.
time? I can imagine that.
Honestly, Project X was one of my
Oh
top
my
favorite movies of all
fucking
time.
God.
And Fight Club. I have multiple favorite movies. And Fight Club, Super Bad.
I don't think I've ever seen Superbad.
No way.
But I've seen Fight Club.
Do you like Seth Rogen?
I love Seth Rogen.
I'm sure you love comedy.
I do love comedy.
Yeah.
But I like female comedy. I don't think men are very funny.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I think women are like very, very, very funny. Like Bridesmaids is one of my favorite movies of all time. You ever seen Bridesmaids?
I think so, yeah. Definitely on a plane.
Okay.
They're all in pink dresses.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, where she
Yeah,
shits in
yeah,
the
yeah.
dress. Yeah, it's incredible. I don't know why I think that. I just don't laugh at like boy humor.
So, like, I know the answer to this, but like Chris D'Elia, Shane Gillis, you think you wouldn't even smile? Is that stuff?
I've smiled at Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
I've laughed at Shane Gillis probably very hard.
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever seen a Chris D'Elia like set,
Fair enough.
but I laugh I think Shane Gillis is very funny.
His crowd control, Chris D'Elia's is good.
Do you watch a lot of comedy?
As of recently, I've been watching like Chris's crowd work specials
Really?
where he'll just go to a random town and just be like, fuck this town. And just have a tangent of things to say about it that people laugh at.
Oh, that's actually kind of
But
funny.
his general spheres, he'll go somewhere and just be like, what do people do here?
Would you ever come out at one of my shows?
I would love to. Are
Really?
you currently on tour?
I'm about to be on tour.
How many stops are you doing?
40 something.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane this year.
No, I'm gonna do more because I think. Sorry, spoiler alert, but I think we are gonna do the UK and all of that stuff in the fall. So, yeah, I guess this year 40, 50 or something.
Do you run the same stand up for that every time? Do you have? I'm assuming you have some crowd work stuff that you do.
A
as
lot
well.
of crowd work, like the Tell Me What's Wrongs are very crowd worky.
Yes.
I have like stories I tell. I perform my songs.
How do you? I personally feel drained from DJing. How do you keep up your energy, and how do you keep up like? Do you feel like your social battery? Excuse me, is drained because of that?
I'm completely dead. Like we'll go out to dinner as a team, and I'll leave right after I finish my entree.
Really?
I get up and I just go back to the bus and I fall asleep. Do you bus? Do you tour with a bus?
We do planes and hotels. I can't do a bus.
Okay, you would like a bus.
You like the bus?
Mm-hmm. I love the bus. Wait, I have to pee really bad. Be
I
right
have to
back.
pee too. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go back to back.
How amazing did it feel to go pee?
Amazing.
Right?
Your friends were in there.
Who? All of them?
In your house.
Did you say hi?
You just have like people just spawn in random rules. Yeah.
Did you say hi? Did they say hi?
Yeah, they said, "How's the podcast going?" And I said, "It's going good. My name is Thaddeus." And they said, "That's good." And then I said, "We're an hour 30 in," and they're like, "That's good."
Did you actually see them in there?
Yeah, they're two brunette girls.
Julia
watching
and
TV.
Peyton.
Yeah.
Watching what? Dancing with the Stars?
Or they weren't really watching; they were just chatting.
Oh, okay.
Do you have people live with you?
Yes, I
boys?
live with my friends.
Oh, they're your friends.
Yes. Just like you, I live with my 3 best friends.
Can't live alone.
I can't.
Can't.
I can't. Have you ever?
Yeah, and it wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun for me.
No.
When did you live alone?
2 years ago. You think it's like your own personal space, you're gonna be fine, but you come home from touring on a Sunday to an empty house. You know what I come home to now on a Sunday, Jake?
What?
I get out of my Uber.
Mm-hmm.
I pull open my door, and I hear, before even I pull open my door, I hear Miso, this little golden doodle, whimpering,
Oh.
asking me, stoked that I'm here. And I open the door, and he comes up and just jumps in my arms. And I come home to that every Sunday, and my bong, and my TV, and my LaCroix,
Do you love LaCroix?
and my roommates who are always fun and making jokes. There's nothing better. I'm sure you feel the same way coming home.
Yeah,
Just
I've only been on one tour ever, but I'm trying to think. The last time I got home, it was super exciting. I was super happy to be home.
Yeah.
Losing my mind because my guy friend of 8+ years and I have this awful will they won't they thing going. We don't live in the same city anymore, but every time he comes back, I swear I'm living out 'Tis the Damn Season in real life. You know what 'Tis the Damn Season is, do you? Like, I'm telling you, Thaddeus, like, if I put you on to certain Taylor Swift songs, like, I think you'd really fucking get into it. If you remixed 'Tis the Damn Season, like, my life would change.
Make me a playlist.
Wait, what?
I'll make you a playlist of house songs. Make me a playlist of Taylor Swift songs that I should listen to. We'll send it back to each other.
Are you serious? Spotify?
Spotify.
When is this due?
I'll do it in the evening. Do it when I get home.
I will also do this tonight. Do not bail on me.
I need to know more about her discography. So I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. And that was it for the Tell Me What's Wrong you guys.
Did we answer one?
We answered one. What did we learn today, Thaddeus?
To be honest, not much. From my point of view, I didn't learn anything. I learned a lot about you.
What'd you learn about me?
That you're friends with my roommates.
You knew that already going into this.
What did you learn?
I learned that
There you go, guys. That's
No.
it. That's a wrap.
I have learned.
Thank you for tuning into Two Peas and
No,
Pod. This has
I
been Jake
have
Shane
learned.
and Disco Lines, and we love you.
Love you, pussies.
Love you.
He's got you on the hook. He's slaying and he's shook. It's Therapuss, 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 Therapuss.